When my mum bought her own HDB, it was around 100 over 1,000. She's still staying inside the HDB, which is Ang Mo Kio. It's a 3-room flat. Technically, it went up to about 500 over 1,000 during the COVID period. She could sell it at about 500-ish, which she didn't, of course, because she's staying inside. And we started noticing that the prices have gradually come down. In the next, let's say, 15 to 20 years down the road, my mum might not be around anymore. And that HDB might be willed to me because I'm the only daughter. Now, if you look at this, that 500 over 1,000 is already over. By the time it's 10, 20 years down the road, this Ang Mo Kio HDB will have already been 50 over years old. The amount of people who can buy a 50 over years old HDB is actually greatly reduced. The value of the HDB will reduce. So let's say if my mom wants to, leave this HDB for me as a blessing or something, it will be a bit sad to feel that she has worked so hard to pay for a flat and seen that the house has gone up so much, only to realize that it depreciated so much and this is the amount she's leaving behind. I also question myself, today if I own a HDB, will I want to leave this HDB for my kid? Chances are, by the time, that few 100,000 of amount I want it for my kid might be not even enough to sustain. Once I do this, I might also take away my kid's chance of BTO next time. So with all this consideration, I do think that if I am someone who is planning for my will, I may not want to leave HDB as an asset for my kid. Instead, I will want to ask myself, how much do I want to leave behind for my 4 kids? Because I have 4 kids, right? Each of these kids at their age, how much do I want to give them before I decide what type of asset to leave behind for individual kids?